sexy people out there, how you doing? I hope you're doing pretty goddamn good. Anyway, I would like to talk to you guys about express yourself live camming. The camming that you can do that's either webcamming or either on the phone through using the camera on the phone. So we're gonna do a review on Live Me and YouNow. When I started out on doing anything live, it was on YouNow. And then I found Live Me, and I kind of was on YouNow for a while. I had a good amount of fans, not a lot. Only it was like 100 and something fans, but that was at the time. I was like, well, that's a lot, you know. And I used to get a lot of people in the room. But then it started to die down, like a lot. And then I found another app, which, okay, so how I found YouNow was through Alex Mandel. That's how I found YouNow. The way I found Live Me was through Roman Atwood, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to download that. Anyway, so I'm doing a pros and cons on Live Me and YouNow. I'm also going to talk a little bit about Live Me and YouNow as well. So we'll start with Live Me, pros and cons. We'll go through the pros. First of all, we'll just go through pros and cons. All right. So the pros of Live Me. You get lots of views, but the con is it's mostly bots. Like that first bit of as soon as you log in, it's like it's about 10 or 20 bots that are viewing you. I don't know what these bots are, what they're actually doing. Are they recording you? I have no idea. Maybe it's just some Live Me thing. I don't know what's going on, but they need to get rid of them. It's really bad. Number 2, good interface. It has a great interface, but only works on one platform. I'm gonna stop looking at the freaking thing here. Live Me Beam, only available from Pro Beam. Yeah, Pro Beam. You can like beam someone in. The con is only available from level 10 on Apple. I'm not too sure about Android. Apparently now they've got it on Android too, but I don't really go live on Android. Pro, the view tally. The Pro, it is a pro that is but the con is it's just a tally. There needs to be a number of who is watching you. So when you are on Live Me and you see the number of people who and it has an eye and it has a number, if it says 1,000, there's probably only about 200 watching you, maybe 3, 4. But if it says like 500 people are watching you, there's probably only 10 people watching you. It's about 50 bots and maybe a couple of people. And if they're not talking to you, then they're not. This is the thing I've found: the people that don't talk to you in the room are bots. The people that do talk to you are people who are legitimately people, but then also there's creeps out there too that don't say a word, they just like to watch, and or. Some Live Me pros are the likes, the shares, the diamonds, the gifts, the video quality, and the community. Some of the cons is hardly anyone talks in chat. And there's always fake people, and people who lie, and people who deceive you, and you know, and pedophiles, and they just get them everywhere, and people underage, That's a con. What else? Nudity, that's a con. Rudeness, that's a con. There needs to be a lot of work done with Live Me to get it to where it should be, because at the moment, it's really hard to really get yourself out there. Like, I have friends on there who have over 21k fans, and they have over 2,000, 3,000 people in their rooms. That's great. That's awesome for them, you know. I'm one of their fans, you know. I would like to get up to that stage. I've got 2,000 people 2,416 fans, followers on my Live Me. Half of them are like level 1s and 2s and 3s. There's only a few that are legitimately real fans. So, yeah, like, I'm thinking, I have 2,000 fans, and I only usually get around about 100 people viewing me at one time. Like, well, not even at one time. It's usually the tally, that's 100. Sometimes it goes up more, but it's really weird. And plus, my friend who's only at level 4, she's got a couple of fans. She hasn't got as many as me, but she gets 500 views because she's a girl. Because she's a girl. It's because of you creeps out there. Oh, there's a girl, there's a hot girl on the screen. I'm gonna tap her. Yeah. So we're going to go now over to YouNow, and we're going to do some of the YouNow pros and cons. Alright, so starting off like we did with Live Me with the views and stuff. So, views, real people. There is no such thing as a bot on YouNow. I don't think. I've never gotten a bot on YouNow. But the con is there's less views. So, yeah. The beam in YouNow is called guesting, and it's guessed at any level, which is the pro. The con is it's very laggy and it's delayed. So is the beam sometimes on Live Me as well. The view tally on YouNow. You can see how many people in your room. Exactly, see how many people. When I was on there today, because I was just seeing the interface and stuff like that, hasn't changed. There's always, it'll come up with one person's viewing you, or 2 people are viewing you, or 3 people are viewing you. If the one goes out, then that goes back down again. But there is no tally on how many people enter, so it doesn't keep a tally like Live Me does. Some of the pros: likes, shares, gifts and gold, and community. The cons is no one fucking talks in chat. Gifts and gold is expensive, and the webcam quality or iPhone or Android quality is poor. The thing is, if you have a good webcam, then you have good quality. But if you have a shitty one that like I do, that is in like, it's a HD one, but it's still shitty. It's old, and you know, sorry, itchy. YouNow is not a place for me. It's way too slow. It's hard to get anyone into the room, because literally there are just so many other bigger players on YouNow that it's hard to get a someone to come in and view your room. And they come in, they go, they come in, they don't say anything to you. yeah, it's bad. I've been thinking about going back to YouNow just for, you know, some off times to try and get some more fans, and also just to try and get some more subscribers to the YouTube channel. Guys, tell me what do you think? What do you think in the comments below? What do you think should Live Me put in theirs, or YouNow put in theirs, or something to make it a little bit more better? More better, not no word. Anyway, and on that note, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll subscribe back to you. Take it easy. Turn that easy into a sleazy. I'll catch you on the flip side, and I'll smell you later.